go check my camera too. I'm gonna check it because of the simple fact I had to get rid of the StreamYard. I had to get back on the OBS because they trying to tell me I'm gonna have to get a membership just to use their streaming services. And if I don't get the membership, I can only stream for 20 hours a month. There's people on here doing 20 hours a week. What the hell do they mean? Let me check. I'm going to check. What the hell do they mean? Oh. Let me check. I'm going to check. What the hell do they mean? Oh. Okay. Okay, I see. I sound pretty cool. Everything, the sound is good. All right. We're going to check the cameras. Let me fix my swag a little bit. I had to fix them. I ain't really gonna be swag. I just had to take my little head wrap thing off. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, shit, I didn't put everything on. Let's see. Okay, there it is. That's the scene with me. That's the other scene. This scene. HOTC, stand up. Yeah, so they telling me my resolution isn't good. I gotta look at it myself again. Gotta look at it myself again. Oh, you said turn my mic up a little bit? Oh, that's because of your little earbuds. How about that? We don't want it to start making that noise it used to make. So, okay. All right, we cool, we good. Okay. Anyway, we gotta be careful on here though because they really trying to kick our ass off of it. We have to pay attention to our settings. The OBS ain't that hard to work. It's still the same actually. I don't know if it's improved a little. I think it improved a little bit. So that's a good thing. It's just kind of hard to I don't know. To me, it wasn't that hard to work. After I was shown by my good friend Allergic. Allergic helped me do a lot of stuff. That's one thing about the HOTC. When you get in good with the people and y'all been cool, you can always be helped. You can always get help. You know what I'm saying? So it's some more stuff I want to do to my platform and get my shit back on point. As long as this doesn't crash, I'll be good. And I can just go from here. The only different thing we need to check on is a panel. So I need to figure out who wants to do a panel, and then we need to see what we can do about the hangout again. Or simply we can do the this peace. What it do? We are I'm here tonight on a rewind. I experienced something today that I never want to experience again on these YouTube streets. These my YouTube streets for real. I've been here for a long time. I've created my lane here. I've opened up the doors for a lot of women here. I feel a lot of people are gaining the confidence to do what they need to do here just by watching me. You know, I go back in the history of this community, whatever this shit is, and we've been here bringing the knowledge, bringing the frequency. The HOTC started all that. We started a lot of shit that when we looking at everybody, we like, oh, we did that and they got that from us and we've done that a long time ago. That's what we're saying. And I'm just realizing that really I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I don't have to support anybody if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to support people, but they don't need me to support them. You guys don't need me to support you. So from now on, I'll be back on my channel where I've been. You know what I mean? This is where I can speak my piece. This is where if somebody want to see me, they can come see me. They want to talk. They got something to say. Something about Nikki C did this and that. They need to come address me and not on someone else's platform. I came over there today to just give flowers. That's what I came to do. However, it turned into something else. I'm glad we got it out in the open and whatever, but it could have been done a different way. I didn't particularly like that. I never liked that. I like for people to be adults, and if they have problems and issues, they need to talk about it amongst themselves. It's not nobody else's business. It's not nobody else's place to have an opinion about something they don't even know about. I got called a liar today. That's something I hate. I hate lies. I'll never lie. For what? Is it? There's no reason to lie. I'm not doing things that I should have to lie. I'm not. Whatever perception that people get from me is their own perception. It's not me. I'm not going around being hateful towards people, not showing no love to people, not trying to be helpful to anyone. I just stay out the way most of the time. And we have to keep in mind that I finished school on YouTube. I was on YouTube, on my channel, still going to school. I have a lot of things on my plate. So if I miss an email from somebody or I miss a phone call or it seems like my mind ain't somewhere, it's because I got so much on my plate. Had so much on my plate. Doesn't mean I don't care about the people in the community. I do. But for some reason, I don't think I've been aware of a lot of the things that have been going on. Somebody didn't make sure I knew. Therefore, I couldn't do what I was supposed to do as a community leader and say, you know, wish people well, and if they're not doing good and all this. Just like I might not do things out in the open. Like one of our brothers got in a really bad accident recently. Mental Ninja got in a very bad accident. Do you know what I did? I called him myself. I didn't come on here and say, to the whole world that Mental Ninja wasn't doing well. I didn't do that. I didn't bring it up. I didn't know if he wanted his business out here. I'm saying it now, but I called him myself and talked to him and, wished him well. But like I said, I don't have nothing to prove to anyone. 3,000 degrees is in the building. I don't have nothing to do with what people think of me. That's your own mind telling you that. Because I didn't give you what you wanted. I don't know what to say. I can only do what I can do. And I am Nikki C. I am who I am, and I am that I am. I am more than just Nikki C. I am Khalifa Capri. I am that I am that I am. A warrior goddess. And I'm protecting a lot of people. A lot of energy of mine goes out to the world all the time. And like I said, I'm not here to be a problem. I'm not here to do anything but spread the message that I've been spreading since I got here. I've talked about multiple topics that were near and dear to my heart. You know what I mean? Things that I saw going on YouTube that I didn't particularly care for. I never liked the going back and forth that people did here because I felt that was not a good energy. It was bad for the image of anybody's channel when they're trying to do something positive. And it's not a good look to be not able to communicate without turning it into a circus. So I went back in the archives of a few of the videos and I'm looking for particular footage because I know I'm not that forgetful. My mind is not gone. I can remember a lot of things that happened within our group. This is not a cult. Let me remind everybody. HOTC is not a cult. It's a state of mind. It's a state of mind. And people just are the house of true consciousness. You are that. That is you. Within your own body, in your own realms, that is you. If that is what you feel, and this is the way you want to believe, the universe reacts to you and what you want to see in your world for the day. If you want peace, you shall have that. I shall have peace every day. Those little times when negativity try to seep its way through, I can't do nothing but laugh. I really couldn't do nothing but laugh. Because I know what time it is. It's that frequency I hold that people be out there, and I protect it all day, all the time. I don't even choose to come on here and be on these type of cliques and groups where I'm always on here talking. I'm coming on here for a specific purpose when I come. I am a creator. I am not even open enough to show y'all all the intricate parts of me. It's so much to me. I've shown a lot on here. If you want to go back into the archive, you can see a lot of things that I did, said, and how I get down in a creative way all the time. I've been on myself about really taking this shit serious and really going and doing my thing with this channel. Really been wanting to just do my thing because I am very creative and I can do a lot. I know how to do so much on my own. However, it's the time that it takes. It's going to take time. And you have to feel up to the time that it's going to take. Especially when you're a perfectionist like myself. And I'm just wondering, as many times as I've tried to pull all the women together so that we can do empowerment moves, none of you women really want to stand by my side and do this. None of you. What is the problem with me? Or is it that everybody want to do things on their own? Which one is it? Like I'm ready. I've already shown how powerful I can be and what I can do to put things together. And that even wasn't my best. It wasn't my best, but it was good. It was damn good. People don't really know the things that I do. Like, I created a business to create some jobs for some of my sisters. I did this during the pandemic. It has been a long time coming. You know, it's been coming along, and it's almost to the point where it's really going to be doing what it's supposed to do. And this was in my heart. I don't always just think of me. I'm thinking about the community and what can I do to give back to it? How can I pull somebody up and bring them up? Create something for people who are not able to go stand on their damn feet all day in a damn warehouse at Amazon, or people that can't drive around all day and all that stuff. Somebody, a job that is not going to take that much time and pay well. All these things are coming together right now. But it takes a person, the time and the foundation that you build. You have to build that foundation in order to succeed in anything that you do. And I feel like I've done a lot of groundwork here. A lot. I don't have to talk anymore. People just need to go to the archives and listen to the old videos and see what we was doing. We did a lot of work. It was a lot of things that were talked about that were beneficial to the community. But when people don't want to hear and listen to positivity and they want to move on with the bullying and all this other shit, then what are we to do? They don't want to come to my channel. I only got 4 people in the chat now. They don't want to come to my channel and support me. They want to come back and listen while I'm not even here and see what I said. And then I don't know that they were here. And then I'll go on another channel and hear my words coming out somebody else's mouth, because that's what's been going on for a long time. I know I'm brilliant. I know that a lot of the topics that I came up with were very good topics to talk about, good talking points. However, I don't know what happened. I just know that it's time for me to move on and stay in my own lane and do me. I don't need to appear on these panels no more. I don't need to appear in chats anymore because, especially the chats that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about the ones that these people are really moving forward doing what they're doing, and what I'm talking about I need to do. It's very sad. I was showing a little bit of footage from old stuff that I've done on my channel, and I'm gonna continue to do that until I get tired tonight, because people need to know the truth. I want y'all to know the truth. I want y'all to know that I came with love in my heart from the beginning, and I never was going back and forth with people. To tear people down is not. It's not. It's not a positive thing. And that's all I've been saying this whole time. Somebody trying to tear the other person down, or make them feel like they're not, what they're doing is not beneficial, and try to take away what you bring to the table from you and make you feel like you're not doing it. Try to. This is what I see. They try to do that. And I had to kick one person off my panel. I kind of regretted it afterward, but I did it. I'm not going to lie and say I didn't do it. And I did kick them off because I felt that the reason they came up to my panel was to cause these problems, to cause a distraction on my channel. And that's not something that I'm going to get down with at all. I'm not going to get down with that. I don't get down like that. I'm not going to allow that. Even Sir Drop knows. I even told him before, you know what I mean? So it's not just picking on one person. It's me standing my ground on my shit. I don't see nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you let people come over your house and do what they want to do, then you're getting ran over. And I just felt like that's what people thought of me. They think they can just come and do whatever they want to do, and there'll be I won't say anything. I beg to differ. So I've been trying to just look for this one video. What's up, Sheep Stay Sleep came in the building. I've been looking for this video because I want to see what happened that day. This shit was like at least 3 years ago. It might have been 4. It's been a while. It was like, no, it's been probably 2 years, because I think it was like in the wake of the COVID thing. That's when we were spending the whole day online. We were spending time online all the time. We was always going live. So That was the only time that I kicked somebody off. I might have handled it wrong, but I just was at that moment. In that moment, I was just feeling like I was being tested. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing. You're just gonna let me do it. You're gonna let us do whatever we want. And I don't like that. I don't like people coming to my channel and taking over. That's why a lot of people don't put people on the panel. And I've learned my lesson. Now it's just me most of the time, and I know who I can trust up here. I'm not trying to trust all these different people up on your panel, because a lot of times back in the day, people just wanted to jump up here. They wanted to jump up here. We was happy we could put like 10 people up here. And that's the experiment. It's, experimenting with the tools we have, but that's not a good look, because you can't control what's going to come out of somebody else's mouth. You can only control you. So I was looking for this video. I think I was close to it earlier. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So meanwhile, I just was feeling some kind of way after today, Doing what y'all do. Just because y'all mad because somebody just stood up to y'all and said what the fuck. I don't like that. So I'm going to share my screen in just a second. As soon as I find this video, I'm looking for it. I got so many fucking videos. It don't tell them where this damn video at. But I have a playlist that it might be on, because I did break all my stuff down in playlist. And my playlist is Chop It Up with C, Chop It Up with C, Chop It Up with C. I had that is 21 minutes. That wasn't even long. Wait. Okay, that's when they started talking about that chicken sandwich. I talked about the chicken sandwich from Popeyes. I'd have been talking about all type of stuff. What is this? It's probably going to take me forever to find this damn video, but I gotta find it. I'm going to find it. And when I find it, I will show what happened.
Yeah. I'm back on my shit. Hey, just when I started with stuff.
When you going home?
Where it's like you could be talking to people for so long that they seem real, and they're, oh damn, I got snapped out of it. It ain't because you forget that these people are like thousands of miles away from you. They're not right next door to you. Sometimes these lines can be blurry, and that's when you gotta disconnect. You gotta unplug sometimes. Be like, wait a minute, I've been doing this for too long. I gotta take a break. But I'm starting to look at YouTube more and take it more seriously as a business now. Leave folks alone. Ain't bothering you. The answer is no.
And that's not a good subject to bring up, Nikki. What were you thinking? So,
What was that?
that's my computer giving me notifications. Anyway, I've been watching Power, and they're gonna do a spin-off from Power. I know you don't watch it, but they're gonna do a spin-off from this show to bring some more characters in. So I'm just interested to see how this is gonna go. Because I got bets going right now with people thinking that certain characters are gonna make it. I don't think people are gonna make it. I think that at this point, Tommy has killed a federal agent, so he ain't gonna make it. Ghost, he just done. He just still with money. None of them are gonna make it. Maybe Tasha might make it.
I know Ghost and Tony been rivals since the beginning of the show. And isn't
No,
Tariq?
Friends. They were best friends.
Yeah, and what the Ghost, I think he like betrayed Tommy or something.
They both betrayed each other, but right now,
I mean, I've seen a little bit of the show, not a whole lot, but a little bit of it, just a small bit. But isn't Tariq, Ghost son or something like that?
yeah.
All right.
Tariq is getting ready to have a rude awakening. Really, Tariq isn't. Tariq is just gonna start his own shit. That's all. He's gonna be the boss.
How did I predict all that?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a whole party for my cousin's birthday tonight. I didn't even go because I didn't want to go to no party.
oh, happy birthday to your cousin.
Happy birthday, cousin. I didn't want to go.
They might bring the party to you.
No, it's like they're not.
Nikki, we know you're in there. Open up this door.
Hmm?
They be like, Nikki, we know you're in there. Open up this door, girl. You ain't free.
They don't know where I live. Don't nobody be on my house.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
They don't know where I live. Don't nobody be on my house. Don't nobody be in my house, though, for real. I don't have that kind of house where I have all these people running in and out. My sacred space. I like it like that. You gotta have your sacred space. You cannot just let people in every area that you're in. You don't need people around all the time.
That's real talk right there.
You don't. You gotta have time to clear your mind and have a place where you can come and just have privacy like that.
You're like,
It's already enough that I've let my son come in. My son is over here, so he already changed the energy up when he comes.
right? You're like, I love y'all, but y'all asses got to go.
Exactly. You got to get the stacking, like Martin would say.
You gotta go home, but you know the rest of the word, you know the rest of that sentence.
Get the hell up out of here. Don't let the door hit you with a dog to the bitch.
Where the Lord showing up spit you. I heard some people say, and when you leave, let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Yeah, I'm on one tonight. Hell, I stay on one.
It's just a trip how somebody can come and it's just like your video. I ain't like it. I don't like it.
Well, the 2 words, got 2 words from folks who dislike the video, your mom.
Your mama? That's not a good one to say. Because what if I was the one who did it? My mother's not long with it. If I'd have did it, and you said your mama did, I want to give you a thumbs down. The next thing. If I was a hater that, like the haters that have the energy to come and thumbs down someone's video. You have to be a hater.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We took all the energy that you took and the amount of time you took just the thumbs down video, that was time that could have easily just left the count.
Why you make me you about to swallow this? Sit down and run pipe tomorrow. And the amount of time, the amount of thought that you put into where did you come up with the thought to come to my motherfucking house, come on my motherfucking crib, the audacity to come over to my motherfucking house, walk my button and push the thumbs down over this motherfucker.
Be like this, say,
Oh shit.
get some think you slick, right? Think don't make come out here and kick your ass. See? All you little niggas think y'all know something. You niggas don't know shit. Alright? So I tell you what you do. Little bit take your bitch ass home and think about what you did.
Let me hit that weed. Should have caught your ass over here anybody. Because, you know, we didn't fight you.
No.
I invited you here to come to our show to say shit. Nigga.
You blow my damn hot nigga. Your ass over. Kick your ass.
That's acting. You do you. That's crazy.
Man, I bet you're gonna have about 3, 4, 4. Yeah, we go to niggas there now.
No, they're gonna thumb me down like 20 more times. Because we talking about the thumb down bandits who ain't got a picture on their avatar. They didn't want to leave a comment, so they just thumbed me down. Why didn't you just leave a comment?
Oh my God, they're acting like they're smoking. Oh Lord, oh my God, what is smoking?
And they're so weird. If I'm so fucking weird, don't bring your. You weird, bring your ass over here to see if I'm weird.
They're weird, and then they don't bring value.
You don't add value to anything, Aaron. Didn't you know that?
Oh yeah. Well, I said I do add value.
I don't add value neither, but I add value over this motherfucker. That's where I add value. I add value to my own life.
Not only do I add value, but I am value. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
If you look the word value up in the dictionary, you're gonna see my picture next to that bitch. Okay.
Some valuable motherfuckers. Some valuable motherfuckers around here. I know I'm valuable. I don't need nobody to tell me shit around here.
What's up?
I put too much motherfucking work in to be listening to another motherfucker every day. Run that motherfucking mouth. That's it.
And once
I can't
again,
believe this shit.
those of you who don't think I add value or think I'm something, it's just the saddest part of my entire ass.
It's 8:23 my time. So just in all respect, I'm gonna play the Cash App request next. I'm gonna play that in full, and everything else behind it, I'm gonna cut short. 2 minutes, maybe 2.5. But everything that I have left will be played. So nobody else decide to be petty tonight, okay? Nobody else decide to be petty tonight.
Okay.
You on the phone?
Okay. Alright, so let's go to the next request, and this petty request. Just want to go ahead. Let's go, y'all.
when nobody was awake, and then he had a police presence backing him up. They heard him whisk him to safety.
They think it's a game though. That's what I'm saying. People think all this shit is a game. It's really not a game because there be people that be really about that life around you. They're not playing.
For real, yeah. If you ain't about that life, yeah. Exactly. Hey, I like that. I like the title of that though. Nikki, yeah, I get that completely. I got that from the time you said this B ain't for sale. I get that completely.
I'm playing right now.
Yeah. You don't even have to put that down for me.
It's my homeboy, my dog, my love.
Yeah.
Let me play it for y'all. How do I find it?
Alright. But they don't want to see you winning. They rather see you dead and gone than locked up in the prison. Look, locking on my mind, ladies hard to pay attention. Please forgive them. All you do is guard his heart, it's hard and bitter. Searching for what is missing. You never seem to find nothing different. Looking at a bottle, still sipping, fuck around and blame it all on these bitches. Got me twisted. Hope the phone is about to get explicit. I'm in my zone, so rolling low, cause bitch, we getting lifted. And we know your song come from your soul, and we hit different. And I get right back in my boat and start to reminisce. Pistol ripping, penny pinching, niggas trying to play my pimpin'. But knowledge isn't common since niggas don't pay attention. My tolerance is running low, and nigga patience thinning. Since they won't let me in the door, I'm about to break it in. It's different strokes for different folks, so I'm gonna paint this picture. Hope I can make it vivid, paint it, see it, make it clear. It's got me feeling near a passion that feel attention, broken hearts, but never made it funny how we still pretended. And it really had me going, no, girl, you put on quite a show. Hit me with that okie doke and left you when I hit the flow. Funny when she hit the fan, they turn their backs and hit the yo. Sometimes it's all into me, just the crazy to go. Yeah, they don't want to see you winning. They rather see you dead and gone and locked inside a prison. No, nigga, fuck that. I ain't going to jail. I ain't done yet. I still got a story to tell. I take a rap about my life. They see my glory and fail. They see my passion and my pride. They see my pain prevail. I keep it bottled up inside times and no one can tell. Thoughts is running through my mind and not as long as hell. Well, still searching for what is missing, but never seem to find nothing different. Water's bitter at the bottom of the bottle of this liquor. Keep sipping, fuck around and blame it all on you bitches. Got me twisted. Searching for what is missing, never seem to find nothing. At the bottom of the bottle of this liquor. Keep sipping, fuck around and blame it all on these bitches. Got me twisted. They don't want to see you. They rather see you dead and gone. Searching for what is missing. Never seem to find nothing. Bottom of the bottom, keep sipping, fuck around and blame it all on these bitches. Got me twisted. Yeah. 40 stacks, nigga. You know what I do? Oh, God. You know what I mean? Against all odds. Boy. Against all odds. I thought my way about the tricks of these walls. I used to fall with a tip in the wall. I had to dust this shit off. Kept dipping on and tripping at all. I never left and made a flip to squad like fuck the system of cops. Fuck these niggas, they ops. If you see them, we squad. Fuck these bitches, they bots. Somebody give me my plots. Up in the morning like tots. She be fucking with squares. She used to jack in the box. Wasn't supposed to survive, but so we conquered the vibe. All the eyes on the fire. side. Got me feeling a lot, but wasn't much surprise when niggas lost the signs. That's why I'm out here by myself, I don't fuck with no fraud. I'm up against all lines, nigga, I love to my dogs. Was hustling hard and trying to flip it like cars. I keep my eyes on the prize, nigga, and reach the start. They trying to fuck me your vibes and throw your energy off. Nah, against all odds, double up and made it flip the squad. I keep pimping that for triple on broad. Against all odds, I walk away about the tricks involved. I had a caught before a ticket and walk. Against all odds, double up and made it flip the squad. Coming in the triple on broad. I'm up against all odds. Walk away about the tricks involved. I had a caught before a ticket and walk. Against all odds. I'm up against all odds. Walk away about the tricks involved. I had a caught before a ticket and walk. Against all odds. Boy, you goofy as shit. Yeah. Money on EB. Hey.
On here, she's out of work.
You gotta get that bread, girl. Damn right. DC done fell up in here.
Funny. It was like the attention era. This is like attention. Really changing. Not all the time. Coco was in the building. Cola. What up, Cuzzo? I'm trying to get an all-girls panel up here right now. I've sent them.
Cause you know I ain't gonna be like everybody else. You talking, so I'm gonna stay on mute and let you finish, okay?
Okay, I'm just saying, like, you know, I want to get an all-girls panel up. I'm trying to see if any of the ladies are going to show up tonight. I don't have everybody's email address, so I dropped the link in the chat, and I also like reached out to a couple of ladies that I do have their email address, and I just hope that they respond. Let me see. I forgot one of the ladies. Let me see. And I mean, I just think we need an all-girl something. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've been going in for 3 days about some shit he went through with somebody else, and I'm not even mad at you because sometimes it gets to the point where you just feel like you got to say what you have to say. Sometimes it just gets that way, right?
I'm getting closer to it.
Yeah,
I'm getting close to this video.
I'll be on some meetup shits. Can we do some lunch? Or can we see face to face or something? Cause I don't take you seriously with all this going live, YouTube arguing and shit. I'm not a good arguer. Now I'm an effective communicator, but with arguing, I can't do that. Cause if you was in my face arguing with me, I'd probably swing. And I need help on that. You know what I'm saying? What up, Cautious? Fill up in here.
Hey, Cautious. Yeah, I know what you mean because that's how I feel. Because after a while, it ain't gonna be so much more I want to talk about either. Like you saying all this, it seems like you really want to do something. So if you are that froggish, I'm gonna give you a chance to leave.
Yeah, cause they like doing all this barking. No, they won't even bust a pimple, a zit, a pack of ketchup. Like I can't argue with nobody. I don't even argue with nobody in real life. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't be doing no arguing and stuff. Now, if you wanna, you know how you be trying to communicate with somebody, and the first thing they say, "Bitch, you ugly. That's why your dreads is all fucked up. That's why your shoes cheap. That's why your outfit that like I can't do that, yo. I don't do stuff like that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we can communicate like adults, or either we can throw hands, and I can't throw hands over no airwaves. No Wi-Fi's. No, I mean, I can't throw at you at your avatar. You know what I'm saying? So talk is cheap. Let's get into it. I don't do the arguing. And I'm a, you're so silly because I love your hair, girl.
Every time I hit the Discord, I just had to shake from over there. Every shit I had to shake. I was like, I can't do this anymore. been listening. My son thinks I'm crazy right now because I constantly try to support the brothers, but the brothers been going on some bullshit this week. They've been going in. And some of the shit be some bullshit, some of it I can understand, but at the end of the day, like, I was the only girl over there right now. I just had to check myself. I was like, girl, you get your ass off from over here. So I just said, I'm gonna go live on my own channel.
I understand and respect, I guess, why people feel the need to do it. I mean, I ain't got no problem with that. I'm just not that type breed of chick, though. Like, shit. Yeah, if I can't reach out and touch you, I ain't about to argue with no fool. Now, if we want to communicate, like, I'm a good communicator. Like, I can talk to you now. I'm very approachable, but all that arguing and calling names, like, that's weak. Like, I box for exercise, so you know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to get into it? You know, you don't. I don't deal with that all bark stuff. You just barking, and I'm in healthy debates. I ain't with that. I'm trying to outdo you type of no. Like, effective communication is key, and if you can't do that, then I'm not about to go live for live with you through no airways.
That's right. I mean, after a while, it starts to look like all the rest of the people. Like, what's the real reason why they want to keep going live?
If I get mad with you and we done had some personal conversations and you done told me some shit, because there's a lot of people like we have personal relationships with that we done reached out and actually communicated and found out some stuff. Because you done, just because you called me ugly or said my head was big, I'm not about to tell your whole life and remix it and add to it and put out a whole mixtape or nothing on it. Well, I'm lying. I might put out a mixtape on some creative shit. And, you know, I don't know what that is right there, but hey.
That's Envy. What's up, Envy?
Hey, Envy. And somebody else came up in here with some type of name. How you doing? Welcome to Nikki C and the place to be, because this is where it's at, that divine perfection. On it. Hey.
Hey, I don't even know what that name is either. But my whole thing is that we don't have to go back and forth ever. Not ever. Okay, I'm looking for my lips though.
I was about to say, what you digging over there for? With your
Huh? I'm looking for my lipstick. This is PR Corey. Hi, PR. Is that PR Corey? That's what that's.
oh, okay.
What's up, PR Corey? Anyway, my whole thing is that after a while, it just look like you being redundant and repetitive after you say what you have to say the first time. You gotta keep going every day, all day, and then everybody want to come ask me questions. That shit is irritating anyway for them to come back and ask all these questions about it. Like, I'm done with it. I can't find my next step. Cuz, are you still here?
No.
You have a good night too, PR Corey. Thank you for stopping by. Anyway, I think he was up there on the panel over at Huey's. But I don't know. I'm just trying to make some sense of that shit. But really, I'm not. I'm really trying to just get up here and talk about some things that I've been learning over the past couple of days. Recently, I bought a Time magazine. It was like a Time magazine, and it's about addiction, and it goes through all the addictions, from drug addiction to addictions that have something to do with impulses like gambling, sex, shopping, eating, all those kind of things like that. And it is very interesting to know a lot of things. Like, my main thing why I wanted to buy the book, it wasn't even about drug addiction. It wasn't about anything, but I want to know more about the addiction that has to do with like social media, games, anything to do with using these devices. That's what I'm trying to research more about to find out, what drives us towards doing this.
And see, without even delving that deep, and you don't even have to research. Like the research is upon itself when we see the different behaviors that's displayed every time we tap on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, and this is just a little segue too. For those of y'all who really want to show support, the ones that's parked in parking lots, in the balconies, in the cheap seats, the nosebleeds, all that good stuff. Share this stream on your social media, your Facebook, your Instagrams,
Let me
your
share it.
Twitters. Let
me share it on my own stuff.
And see, like the behaviors that we see. See what I see, and I ain't even trying to delve deep, like from my, educational background. There's just some simple shit I'm gonna throw at you. Attention is a drug. To be wanting to be accepted is a drug. And a lot of people have never been real life popping. So they come on here, people like their personalities, they like what they talking. Or if they first talk shit on somebody, they're a good shit talker. The all bark, no biters. So they get on here, talk their shit, they get a little attention, and it's like that's their first hit, and they got that high. So they got to keep chasing it, and they don't know no other way but to keep doing that shit. And it's sad.
It's very sad. It's so sad. Like, I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I love coming on here and doing these live streams. I like talking. I like, people coming in and all that. But, I never, ever want it to be because of me going back and forth with somebody and then people coming to see because of that. I want people to really be coming over here to get the gems that me and my panelists be dropping. Me and the people that's over here in the chat, that the knowledge we be dropping. Wow. If y'all not coming over here for that, then y'all just won't be coming in because I'm not trying to pull that kind of audience. Simply because I just want everything to be straightforward and genuine over here.
I know that's right, because the thing about that is, and what I don't understand, and you got to peep the mentals of the followers too, because everybody is going in on somebody, exposing people, telling deep dark secrets. They done pulled up their little information and all of that stuff. So why does this draw the crowd? Like, that's a question mark with the exclamation point as to wondering why within itself. Like, who the way? Like, what are we doing? Why is this so attractive, and why are people attracted? Why don't people like the knowledge? Now I understand, like, you got that hardcore knowledge that people try to bring, like what you were saying earlier. Everybody got something to bring to the table. Nobody knows no more than what anybody else knows. Like, we all learning from each other. So why doesn't that get the type of attention? Why? Because people, for some reason, it's a part of a human nature, I guess, that thrives off of this drama. People are nosy. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if they didn't have nobody there to applaud or anybody to give them the views, then it wouldn't be as popping as it is. So I question the viewers, the followers, the supporters. Like, that's the real mental state that I'm in. Because I could come up here doing some rah, 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 foo, foo, foo shit, but why would you listen? Why would that attract you? So I question the ones that view it and support it.
Just like you said earlier, you said something I'm trying to go back to. About getting their attention. Earlier, I was on Facebook, and I was looking for the post right now. It said something so funny. It was like the attention era. This is like the attention era, and people will go out of their way to get some attention from for whatever reason. I mean, as a human being, it's true we do like attention. We want some attention, okay, but sometimes people do too much. They go too far to get attention. Like they will do anything. They will, it's like we talked about this already. They'll expose everything, the mama, their whole family and shit. Just so people will think that their channel is popping, or just so people could come back and listen to what they have to say. And I'm like, man, if you don't knock it off and just get you some genuine content, get some cool content. It's so easy to me to create content. You know how much ideas I'll be having for content right now. I haven't even used half of it already because I'm just like waiting for the right time to start doing some of this stuff. The stuff that I want to do in terms of content that, I mean, it can go really far. I just haven't even tried anything.
Right, because I can imagine just what you got alone, and in addition to what me and you was talking about as a collabo.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? And see, my thing is I can have a lot of shit, but I got the ideas, but I don't have the tools to execute. So what I want to do is instill the ideas into somebody that can really pull it off. You know, I'm not worried about the acknowledgement of everything, but I do want a little acting part in it, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't the type of person to be like, oh, they stole my idea. They ain't give me recognition. Like, I don't want that. I just want you to see me guest appear. Because I hate to even talk about it on here, but you know the things we talk about, because people will grab it, do it with somebody else because they have the tools at the time.
But they don't have talent at the time, so it just really don't matter what they do with it, because half the time it ain't gonna be right until you really do it. Until you
right. Because we got so much stuff, but see, my execution, because I don't have the tools. Like, if I knew how to put certain stuff together and use this technology in a way, I would be a beast right now. I ain't saying nobody will view it, but I know I would have the content that I want, and I would be proud of it, whether it be just 2 or 3 viewers, because I'm in my creative space and I'm doing what I'm loving. So it'll just be good for me to execute it and just see it in its rare form, even on a video, on a YouTube, whether it get however many viewers.
And that's the point, though. That's really the point. The point is, you have to like it. See, that's what's wrong with us, is that we need some type of validation from people. It's like, when are you going to validate yourself and love what you do yourself? And when you love it like that, people see that in it, and then they will love it. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. It shouldn't be, see if they like it. Because you have the time, these people don't even like what they be doing. They don't like to get up there and slam people. They don't like all that shit, but they doing it because they getting all that attention.
Oh my goodness, cuzzo. Do you see Stranger Danger done fell up in here? Ty done fell up in here. Where the hell you been?
Young Reed in the building. What it do, Tyon? So yeah, half of the time the people don't even like that shit themselves. You can't like that shit about yourself when you're doing shit that don't even make you feel good. How does it make someone feel good to talk shit about somebody else or keep going on and on? unless you're really fighting for a real cause, which I believe Huey is fighting for a real cause, because he really feels some kind of way. He was down with this person and all this shit. That's one thing. But after a while, even Huey is saying, now it's time to move on. It's time to go on and do what he came here to do instead of wasting all his days and hours on that shit.
But see, it took me a long time in life to know nobody is gonna be as real as me. No one is gonna put the same effort as me. So I don't go in with nobody with a whole bunch of expectations from them. And see, when we put expectations on somebody, we expecting them to be as loyal or as compassionate or as understanding or on the same level as us, we leave way to get disappointed. So I learned a long time ago in my life, and I'm not saying I'm all that old, but I just went through so much as a youngin' to the point it was certain times in my life that I didn't put, okay, I can't put expectations on nobody. My only expectations is to myself. Like, I'm the only one that can let me down. I'm the only one, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only one I'm in competition with. So that way I won't feel no hate towards nobody. If they doing better than me at the time, I'm able to congratulate them. Or if somebody let me down, I don't feel any type of way towards them. The only disappointment I will still have is within myself. Now, the only person that could really hurt my feelings if they do something to me is my daughter and my husband, because they in the vicinity with me. We're in each other's face, you know, for the majority of the time in our life. Now, what they would do would disappoint me. But anybody else, like, I don't give them that type of power or headspace to be able to disappoint me and hurt me in that manner, or to be jealous, or to be, you know what I'm saying? But it takes a while for you to get there as a person, because we meet people, they cool, they seem like they're gonna be down, they talk a lot of good, and then the next thing you know, they do something that disappoints you. I don't give nobody that type of that's so much of me. Like, I'm cool with a lot of people. I can dig you. I can communicate with you. I can encourage you. I can uplift you. But if you don't do the same for me, I don't feel bad, because I'm not putting all of that on you to do the same thing for me that I do for you. So that way I don't get disappointed in people.
You're
I get mad at motherfuckers, but I mean, ain't too much gonna hurt my feelings with nobody else, because I don't put faith in that much trust. I put my faith and my trust in the Most High and my daughter and my husband. Anybody else, like, I feel you, I dig you, I love you, all that good shit. But I'm not gonna get torn all the pieces that I'm gonna tear you up, bash you, trash you, and rip you apart. I'm so sorry, because I'm not giving you that much of me to get me to that point that I got to do that. Or like I said, if it, you know, it happens to be a little part, you know what I'm saying? We can meet up, do lunch. I bet that shit'll be different. I'm not about to press no lives or burn my status up on my social media for everybody to get in it. This is between me and you. But like I said, people deal with stuff how they deal with it. I don't run through life and walk through life expecting everybody to be on my level. Everybody hit everybody mad different, and they react different in certain ways. I'm just giving y'all listeners an example of how I handle things, so I won't get to certain points.
see there. Puzzle just came through and dropped that real on us. And it's true, like, you really can't put too much into people, and that's sometimes where we all go wrong at. We've all
I think
fell
anybody
short
who I
in
was
that
gonna
area.
connect to, I've already connected to them. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, you can only be responsible for how you gonna act. So therefore, you don't need to fall
Or be something
into
already.
nothing, so you can start going out of your character just because somebody else is a certain way. Don't let them determine how you gonna react to some shit. That's what I always say, but you know, to each his own.
Hey, Jaja.
Oh, Jaja in the building. Jaja is in the dang building. Hey, girl. We have not seen you in a month of Sundays. Where have you been? I know. You be at
It's
work.
been many moons. Where is Shalonda at?
I invited Shalonda. I don't know. Maybe she'll show up. I invited her. I invited a few people to the stream that I had email addresses for.
Is Jaja able to come up?
Oh, Jaja.
Jaja, can you read the link? Or you just a chatter? You don't come up on panels? Because it's easy. All you gotta do is hit the link or
This is ladies' night on the panel.
night. And I'm this time. So this is ladies' night. Oh, what a night here at Nikki C's. This is the place to be. And the vibe is right. Ladies' night and Nikki C's. Oh, what a night. Oh, okay, that's what's up.
I knew she was at work. She's always at work. This is where she listens to me. Or in the morning sometimes, but most of the time at night, if she's on here, she's at work.
You gotta get that bread, girl. Damn right. DC done fell up in here. This ain't my panel, so I ain't gonna even ask you.
DC, see the link in there. DC, hit the damn link if you want to come up here. You know, you're just here to hit the like button. Where are you gonna spend some time at my channel? You can get everybody their panels except me.
Girl, let me tell you something.
Is it just me or what? Am I tripping?
Cause let me tell you something. I ain't even got that many subscribers over there at Cola Cola. So when I slide over there, I just do my thing and record real quick so I can upload on the phone, baby, right? And why DC fell up in there? I was like, what? He was the only one that fell up in there.
Well, DC, what did you get nosy about?
Oh, that was some support. Oh.
I'm being nosy for a second. Come up here. He ain't gonna come up here. You probably be laughing at my channel and everything. I know you, DC. You be bagging on everybody. I be going over there checking on you to see if you bagged on me yet.
You need to come run your mouth.
He said he's watching everyone to get a new video. So basically, you're gonna come over here and see what I'm talking about, and then you're gonna go over there and put your shit together.
Yeah, we too boring for that. For him, you know, he be trying to, he be trying to get that sound. That juice.
I do. Oh, you like me now? No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Catch that flight, then, DC. Catch that flight.
I'm about to take flight. Hey, yeah, I'm about to take flight. I told you I do what we did for content today. I said, let me post some. I did
in my episode. So we serious now? Oh, yeah. I saw that little episode. I'll be keeping around the little YouTube streets a little bit. And as long as you didn't rub me the wrong way, I'll be at everybody's channel. Whoever rub me the wrong way, I don't even mess with that channel. Straight up.
DC is the owner all the time. He be calling jokers out.
I know.
You know, he the freaking news. He be going around. He be going around trying to see what's really going on. Like, he calling out the scammers, the fucking liars, the exposers, the snitches, the bitches, pimps, the hoes. He like,
don't act like y'all know what this NY stand for. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Whoever knows anything, they know what this is.
what is it? Explain it to the people that might not know.
Nays. If they know, they know. If they don't, they just don't. Anyway.
You it's this John. Let me see. This is John. When you go back to Arizona, that they claim is better than Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to get the correct name so you can have some spots. It's supposed to be this Puerto Rican grill that's supposed to be crazy good, and then it is supposed to be. Let's see. It's supposed to be some let me see. It's supposed to be some soul food restaurant.
Let me clarify something. Hold that thought. You love underdogs. I'm not no underdog. My cousin ain't no underdog. Just because people think that they so popular and all that, don't nobody even want to be around them because they're not on shit.
But you know what he mean though. Like we the
that term.
We the underrated though, cause
I'm
ain't
not
nobody
even paying to they criticisms though. I'm in my own little universe right here. I don't care. Nothing outside of my universe matters to me. That's why I don't even pay attention to all that. Whether they pay attention to me or not, I don't care.
Well, see, you know he the news person, so he ain't mean nothing bad. He giving the opinion of how everyone else will view us that think they're on top and everything. You know he the news. He be trying to go around and get some good shit. So he can start some shit and you know fuck.
You need to figure out how we feel about them. That's what you need to be trying to find out. Anyway,
what do the underdogs feel about? How do the underdogs feel about the big dogs?
What it do, bro? What it do? The link is in the
Power
chat.
to the people. Power to the people.
Power
to the people.
That's the problem, though. The underdog, the people that don't walk on the wide road. The wide road is where leads to destruction. And the narrow road is a different road that people take that more than likely to be the more powerful road that won't be leading to destruction.
Okay, cuz so it's called Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, and they swear to it that it's supposed to be better than Roscoe's. So I know you be going out to Arizona, and you a Cali native, so you know about that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. So just when you out there, find that Lolo's and really give it a good test, and you need to mukbang and vlog that shit.
I forgot to tell Cuzzo I really went. Yeah, this is my page. This is my page. This is me showing an old video. Peace to everyone in the chat. And I did go to Lolo's, Cuzzo. I forgot to tell you that shit is bomb. I went there on my graduation in Arizona. My friend took me there. It was so good. I got pictures and everything. I gotta show them to you. Anyway, this is an old video. I'm looking for the footage that I'm looking for, y'all.
They got the catfish, the barbecue, the chicken with waffles, the mac and cheese, the yams. Like they got all that stuff like that, and they claim it's supposed to be better than Roscoe's.
So, go check it out, but I don't really think Roscoe's is all that. Roscoe's is it has never been all that. It's just the fact that it was eating chicken and waffles together. So that was popular back then, in like the 90s. That's somewhere we used to want to go all the time. It was cool back then, but now it's not all that. I had chicken and waffles today from another different place in Vegas.
But see, that's my thing. I want to like that combination, period. I don't want no waffles with my damn chicken.
You ain't never had eggs and chicken in the morning? You ain't never had this pancake and chicken plate?
No, I have like fish and grits, or fish and potatoes and onions and some shit. Like I don't want no chicken with no damn waffles, because I be want some syrup on my waffles. I don't want no sweet and freaking seasoning. But my daughter like that shit.
That shit be banging like mud. I'm telling you.
Now, if I was the type that like honey or something, I shouldn't. Maybe. But,
Straight banging.
Anybody in here drop? What's some of y'all favorite food? Nah, we about to deal on some shit. I'll talk about food all day. Never mind.
I was on here for 2 hours. I'm really trying to
live here.
skip this part. I'm gonna skip this shit. Who is this? Somebody came up here.
We may know him as Straight Drop the Instigator or Straight Drop, whatever. Like Straight Drop is Stutter, and G12 is G's Lounge, G's Gorilla Lounge, and all that shit.
Okay, was that the guy that was down with the K420?
Yes, that was, and G12 was down with K420. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But see, another reason why I'm also like I was already calling people this, but now it's like me calling them nicknames instead of what they going by their YouTube names. Is actually keeping my channel safe now because they can't come there and say, "Oh, because they new rules now." There's not as many people would like to say, "Oh, I ain't gonna follow you." There's people go behind the scenes and low key be on some cop call.
All right, this can't be this ain't this video. Bear with me, guys.
It has audience, but for people like
This around the time though, this video.
T-Boz hairstyle was and
Compliment.
Oh, I mean, you're not too loud. I just clicked the comments. I do like compliments when someone know me and I know if it makes sense. He right though. I don't know. Because I know how people like the ego. See, this is why I don't like compliments, right? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There have been people who, if I needed them to do unnecessary, like stroking egos, which I said I'm gonna stop doing it because I stroked a couple people on YouTube because the ego is a little too hard and they forgot who the hell they really were. So I gotta chill on that. Trying to motivate and encourage, I stroked the wrong people's egos and they started really thinking they was what they weren't. So that was on me. But I don't like unnecessary ego stroking to try to make a low self-esteem. Women will like that. Like, cause I found some women, if you don't go on their page every day or in their chat and keep saying, "You're so beautiful, I love your hair," and compliment them to death, they'll look right past you. You could be saying a genuine, legitimate, anything that's something useful. It won't matter. If you're not stroking their ego, and I'm not going to be stroking nobody's ego all day to the next year, to the sunlight. And I don't want nobody doing that to me. So, sorry. I appreciate it. I mean, whatever. But I know women, I'm like, y'all need to stroke your own ego. Because if you build your life around who today going to tell me I'm cute, who today going to tell me I'm the best, who today going to tell me I'm the queen, and you keep looking for that, well, the wrong people can serve you that. And then you're going to look up and look at what you built. Your empire going to be raggedy in the mug. Maybe sometimes you should turn a compliment down. I don't know. That's just me talking. Maybe it should be like, okay, well, that's cute and all, but what about my mind? And it's like, you want to find out if I got a brain? Because cute don't mean nothing. Cute get you killed. Tell them to wash your face. I be telling them, look, y'all think this woman so pretty? Go tell them to wash their face and come back.
Enough.
Hello. I'll call you back. I'm not.
Yeah. Early mornings, late nights, time be flying. I'm telling all these.
sentimental in there, basically. It was like, you know,
She throw that ass back like she tryna pay for college. Say we got brain, make her give me knowledge.
one of my many coats, my many jackets I wear, my many roles. Today, I didn't work for nobody else. I worked for me. And it ain't nothing really wrong with having your options open. I did yesterday, for 3 days straight, I worked for someone else, another company, which I work for another company now. And today I work for myself. What do I think the difference is? The difference is that you never get too old to learn anything. And right now I'm interacting with other women that do the same thing I do. And I'm learning from them. I'm learning to just work with other people, learning to be under a structured setting. Not to say that what I do is not structured. I structure myself the way I want to. Today, I did what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. And it's not that it's not structured, it's just that I have the freedom to choose how I want to do things. But in a different place of business where I work at, it was like, you know, we have certain procedures we have to do every day a certain way, you know, just like when we get rid of like products, when we're done with it, it's a certain way we dispose of them. It's a certain way we check these products out so we can get the inventory back in. We scan them out and all this other stuff. So I'm learning how to do that kind of stuff. And I'm also just enjoying that environment, period. We had a Christmas party the other night, not really a party, but a dinner. I was able to be around some of the other ladies that I'm not around because I'm only there a certain amount of time. I was able to be around them a little bit and see, you know, what they had to say. Everybody had something good to say. Like, it was a very positive atmosphere. It was like they really want to be family. They say that, you know, when you come here, you end up becoming a family. And, you know, some of the ladies shed some tears at the table. It was very sentimental in there, basically. It was like, you know, they told their stories about their journey there. It's like a few of them been there for 16 years. Somebody's been there for like 2 years. Some been 4 or 6, you know, but the lady has been there the longest, been there for 30 years. And she has nothing but good things to say about the company. The food was good, and I just sat there and enjoyed the whole thing. The conversation, just the energy in there was really well and really good. And I just enjoy it. I enjoyed doing that work. It's not that many hours a week. It's, you know, just to keep myself going and busy. It's extra money. And it gets me, you know, to doing more than I just do. Like, I do a lot of things that's repetitive. Like, a lot of people come to me for braids because that's what they know me for. They know me for my braids, but I do so much more. I do way much more than that. You know what I mean? And now when I'm there, I get to be messing with the highlights and the colors and, you know, getting more comfortable, you know, with that. So it's fun. Thank you. The beach is better. OG with it is in the building. The spiritual creed is in the building. And Coleman Baby is in the building. We got some visitors that keep the energy going. That's the whole key to everything. It's the energy. The energy be so strong with us is that, like, I'll know when somebody live and I'll just click on there and it'll be somebody live. Because we draw each other near to each other some kind of way. And it's getting so strong that, like, I could think about a person and they'll call my phone out of nowhere. Like, as soon as my thought, like the second I think of them, that's when my phone will ring. And I'm like, wait a minute, I was just thinking about you. This is getting scary. And it's two people that do that to me. And then it's like Huey too. Like when Huey go live, usually I just click on my phone and then it'll be a notification and I'll touch it. It'll be Huey. So yeah, we are so different. I've been experiencing a lot lately that, I can't even explain some of the stuff that happens to me. I really can't. But ain't nobody coming up here. Coleman, you can't come up here. The spiritual creed, you can't come up here. Somebody come up here and talk. I told y'all I didn't have no topic today. I said, come up here because we just gonna chop it up. I got all y'all here watching in the chat. Somebody sees this link. So we can build. Come on, so we can build. Come on. My girl got her kids in the car. Cuzzo. Oh my God. And I don't really have nobody. Let me see. Well, yeah. We don't want to get too crazy up here. I'm just hanging out. So what else could I bring up? Oh, I remember the other day and I was telling you guys how I had to really just reevaluate my whole shit. I had to reevaluate my whole shit with my business because when you're dealing with these customers, you never know what you're gonna get. You'll be cool with a customer for I don't know how long, and then all of a sudden, shit could change. But today, my client has somewhere to go. She gets her hair braided in these two braids every week. Every week she gets her hair braided, but this Sunday she wasn't able to make it because she had shit to do. And I was working at my other job. I really wanted to come back to the studio to get her hair done because I'm in control of that, all that. So she called earlier. I thought I was gonna be not available, but then I called her back. So she's like, I gotta go to this party and I just need you to just redo my braids for me real quick. So I redid the two braids, just two braids. And she was like, how much would you want to charge me for this? And I was like, I really don't know. And she told me a very cool price that I feel is very, it was very considerate of her because you got to think about it. I had already went home. I already like basically was gonna get ready to do something else, but I stopped what I was doing, went back, and did her hair. So she had to consider that I drove my car. I stopped what I was doing. Even though the two braids ain't shit, she paid me good for that, for my time. And that's what I want. I want that respect when I'm doing stuff. So now that's why I'm like, man, I'm reevaluating everything and reevaluating who I'm dealing with. Reevaluating it to the point where I'm gonna have to change the way I do things too. I'm not gonna blame just them because I get comfortable with you. I get cool with you. I'm like, okay, this is cool. We've been doing this. We got a relationship. I do like to build relationships with people. But at the end of the day, I got colleagues all around me that don't do that. They just like want to do your hair Even if they just do your hair this one time, they finna hit you over the head for this time, and they don't care if you don't come back. I'm a different person. I like to see people coming back because that shows that I'm stable. It shows that I'm giving a wonderful, great service for the people, and that just shows stability. My people around me don't care about that. They just gonna hit you for the 500, and if they can hit you once for that 5, they good. I'm thinking long-term goals. I'm thinking if I can get you to come here once every 2 weeks, I'm thinking about that money, that rollover of that money. But times have changed. They're not thinking like that no more. And it's like a virtual world, like everybody looking at what's going on the internet, and at the end of the day, it's a certain way to brand yourself like that. So I've been working on my branding, but it's something that I must not be doing right. I gotta change. So it's time for a change. And you know what? The funny part about all that is I did a lady yesterday, and we were talking about the Disney passes that people spend. I don't know how much they spend a month. I mean, a year on those passes. It's like $800 a person, but you get the passes and you can go to Disneyland. You can just wake up in the morning and be like, I'm going to Disneyland, or go to Disneyland every week, and you don't have to pay because you have a membership to Disneyland. So my coworker was saying, I have this membership for Disney. I said, oh, you do? I said, I was looking into getting one of those, but I can't do nothing right now because I really want to like have this shit for my grandbabies. I want Bobby to have one. I want Kylie to have one. I want Kamara to have one. I want one. And Melanie, she can have one too. That's the baby. So I looked. I was talking about it. She was saying that. I was like, I want to do that. But the lady in my chair was like, you have to be grateful and thankful for the things you have. And I'm listening to her. I'm like, this lady don't know me. I'm very thankful for the things I have. I always say, I thank God for what I have because, I wouldn't have all this stuff. And I have to be grateful for it, and I have to take care of what I have and just be happy about what I have, because when you're not, you ain't gonna get nothing else. When you can't be realistic enough to say, thanks for what I have, you know what I mean? So I'm listening to her. And this is when you get in a situation to where you gotta figure out what people think God is, and you gotta listen to the people. So she was like, and God is not gonna, let nothing happen to us. He's gonna always provide for us. He's gonna make sure we have what we need, and da 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 da. I said, so do you think that God doesn't want us to have things that we want? Is that what you're saying? Well, yeah, but you have to be careful about what you want. You know what I mean? When you ask for what you want, a lot of stuff comes with that. And I'm just listening like, this don't sound right. It don't sound right to me because we supposed to be happy. We supposed to have things we want. We can have absolutely whatever we want. And we can manifest all these things in our own life. We can manifest whatever it is that we want. Like I've been saying over and over again. I just listened to her say that. And then I had the lady this morning who I did.
Lady Shea Butter, Dreamy Queen is in the building. Clarendon is in the building. What's up, y'all?
And when I see stuff like that, and I see things like what happened to my 2 best friends, when I see stuff like that, I don't care about material stuff. I'm not even a materialistic person. It's just I feel that it's great when I could provide some type of, memories for my grandchildren, fun things for them. That's what I want to do in my heart. In my heart, I want to do that for them. I want to be able to provide. I want them to say, we went to Nana's house. I want them to say, me and Nana did this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I. This is an old video, Clarendon. I'm just trying to find some footage for them to be able to look back on. However, when I saw this lady, an amputee, smiling, she didn't have a frown on her face. She came in there to get her hair done. All I could say was, I'm grateful for being able to do the things that I do. I've said it in a live a few weeks ago that I'm happy that I can do what I do. I'm happy I can go to work. And if I got to work hard, I'm going to do it. As long as I can keep doing it and I'm able to do it, I will do it until I can't. You know what I mean? So having to look at her and seeing her being happy, her and her daughter, very happy people. Then I know that whatever I got in front of me, the things that I have to face, any of this adversity that I have to face is nothing. I can do this. It's nothing. I can do it. It's nothing. Whatever I have to do, whatever the consequences of whatever actions I've taken thus far or decisions I made thus far, I gotta do it. I gotta deal with it, period. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful for everything I have. Thank you, I am. So the word change has been coming up a lot. Change. And a lot of changes have happened. A lot has changed. And this is 2019 and we're at the tail end of it. And I can remember every step of the way. I can remember me being one place, me transitioning into my own place, me being in my own place with someone, and me still holding the torch at my own place right now. Everything that I have going for me, I kept it going. I did it. I don't even know how I do it sometimes, y'all. I really don't. I don't know how I maintain what I maintain. I don't. But I've been getting it done, and I've gotten it done since October by myself. It's December now. I've been in that suite for 7 months. I've always known that I could have did it by myself from the beginning. We just have to give ourselves more credit than we do half of the time. We don't give ourselves enough credit. We're always comparing ourselves to other people. When we look at ourselves in a different way and realize and take ourselves out of the equation with other people and look at ourselves and inside of ourselves for whatever it is that we're trying to do, we can do so many great things. I can tap into my own greatness when I am not looking at what Judy over here doing or what Sally's over here doing. When I look inside of me and pull out all my assets, everything, and my abilities and all these things, I can make miracles happen myself. So, that being said, change is not something that we should be afraid of. We shouldn't fear anything, first of all. Okay. We shouldn't be afraid of anything or fear anything because the path that we're on is a path that we really chose, for real. And I think I've done a great job this year, and hope to do the same thing next year. Hope to take this 2020 to another level, and you know, have my 2020 vision on. Peace. What it do, Sir Drop?
Shit, chilling, man. Staying out the way, you know me. Staying all the way out the way, man. Like you said, that 2020 vision. You know what I mean? That insight, that seeing everything crystal clear. Ain't no smog over our eyes no more. Ain't no fog. You understand? Everybody waking up. You
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel about 2020. I mean, even animals gonna be woke. They gonna
Facts. That's facts. You know, 2020 vision to me is knowing all things, and knowing that you're part of it all. You're part of everything, and that this energy that I feel when somebody calling me and I just thought about them, that just shows me even more that I'm connected to everybody. That's what it lets me know, that we're all connected. Everything is all part. Like when Huey was saying that the earth is a body, and it has all of its working parts.
absolutely. We nothing but a brain cell or a blood cell or anything to this whole organism that's going down. We just a small part. And
Mhm.
everything is just a small part to make the whole body. It is deep.
And it's a
Because
truth.
without
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
oh no, it's cool. Without us, with and I ain't talking about like humans, I'm saying without things living, it wouldn't be nothing. So you gotta understand how it's a body. But the shape of the earth, I don't know what it is. People remember.
It's alive, whatever it is. It breathes, whatever it is. It's part of the energy.
So we living in the earth, sort of like things that's living in our body. We living in the earth. And the earth is living. That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
That's deep. But I was just coming up here, the man, to say what's up to you, man. But for real, I'm about to handle some other things. Yeah, keep bringing that game, man. Let's make you sit in the place to be, man.
I was trying to do what you were saying. We got to stay live all the time. So I was like, let me just go live. Since I got a little time, I can go live for a few minutes.
I ain't hear you. I think your mic was muted.
My mic was muted. You can't hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me in the chat?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. No, I was just saying that I went live because remember you said one of us need to be live at all times.
Yeah, period. Ain't no way around it.
And I haven't seen none of the brothers go live today, so I was like, let me go live.
Hell yeah. And
Right.
what's ironic is me and my guy had just shut one down. Then like 10, 15 minutes later, you fired up.
I didn't see you live.
You
Y'all
shut
been
down, somebody else should be firing up. You know what I mean?
Oh, mine's I had an episode?
I had went live and let my guy do the whole show.
Oh, really? I like mine. I've been wanting to come back up here.
Yeah, he nice, man. He real deep. He think shallow, but
I mean, sometimes the stuff he be saying, I'm like, damn, really? You think so?
yeah, hell yeah.
It's not really like I'm scared or nothing. It's just like, really, is this how you thinking right now?
everybody is, man. Everybody thinks different. Not everybody, but things that they think deep on. You know what I mean? And they be different angles. That's what makes us like both trying to see. You know what I mean? Everybody got they got everybody coming from these directions. You see what I'm saying? Probably was kind of low, but yeah, we coming from every direction to reach that center truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, some money
Like
here.
you'll have Q, right? The straight energy guy, right? You'll have somebody else that do this. You'll have somebody else that do that. You'll have somebody else that do that. A third. But don't nobody use the same technique. It's sort of like if it was fighting styles. Everybody use a different technique, but we all searching for the absolute truth. And that's the center, man. We gotta find out what that center is for real. But I'm about to get off of here for real, because I gotta do something right quick. But have a blessed show. And shout out to Sean, man. Sean hit the link, man, and come up here.
No,
Man.
come up on my channel, please. I've been wanting Sean to.
All right, Nikki.
I want to hear Sean now. All right, thank you for coming up. That was Sir Drop, y'all. Straight from the HOTC. HOTC stand up. Shout out to Huey P. In the place to be with Nikki C. I gotta shout the bros out. Shout out to Sir Drop who just left. Shout out to Mind's Eye. Shout out to the Spiritual Creed. Shout out to Cautious Castaway and the Castaway Brothers. Shout out to Josh Flat Earth Unity. Y'all know what it is. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, you at the plantation. You know, you just reminded me of when I did my lyrics for that cipher we did. When I was just basically saying, this is nothing but one big plantation. And that's what it is. Every time we go clock in, it don't even matter if we're clocking in or not. We still have to be obligated to the same system that we deal with. And that's what it is. Y'all know I can't stay up here that long by myself because I need somebody to vibe off of. It's 50 minutes and counting. Who coming up here? Did y'all know that we had a new mention thing on YouTube to where if you mention somebody's name, it comes up on the mentions? I want to see how that works. I want to see where do we have to mention their names at in order to get that to show up on the app. Shit, people just be so freaking rat.
I'm right here.
Make it be a competition to where next thing you know, we at each other's throats trying to prove who's the best at something. When all of us, ultimately, we all have great qualities about ourselves, things that we can do that others can't do. Peace, 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 peace. What it do is Nikki C in the
comments. Like it was people's comments that was held up for review that I didn't know that had been commenting. So it's stuff like that I miss on because I'm not that.
This is what this is all about. This live is about how we have to just say what we gotta say about these trolls.
So all the troll is basically an online hater. They don't got shit else to do.
Hello?
And basically they get life when they see you go forward. Because they don't have a life with their damn own. So when they see you, that's when they come to life. You don't do nothing, they stay stagnant and dead like they're supposed to. When you come on though, that's what they do. They make their presence felt, they make their presence known, even when it wasn't called for. But that's what they do. They ain't gonna be shit else more but what they is, a damn troll.
Whew. We was talking about something good. I had to let Aaron get that off. But the God Supreme says all is one. We've been saying that we're the all in all every day. Gaia has fully ascended into the fifth dimensional realm. Then we're back with Bin Laden saying trolls, haters, lonely clowns. We got it cracking on two ways out here in these YouTube streets tonight.
Yeah, I gotta get up on that. You know me, I be needing stuff to be freaking broke the fuck down to me when I don't understand it. So when I get to understand it, I can explain it in a different way. So people like me, I can spread the message too in a different, more simpler way, so it can reach.
Trolls are a bunch of, yeah, I was saying that basically trolls are a bunch of irrelevant, fugazi ass clowns that's hell bent on everyone else's destruction. But what they don't realize is that they're plotting their own demise. See, right here we got the troll repellent.
The what? I don't know what happened there. He's gone.
Troll.
The troll what?
I'm right here. I'm still here. Troll repellent, you know.
Troll repellent.
Bug repellent.
No.
Yeah, the truth is troll repellent.
Anyway.
I think we ought to, the three of us ought to form our own company. A line of sprays and you know, fragrances. Call it Troll Be Gone. You just spray it everywhere, and the trolls will be gone.
And we gotta stop giving they weak asses life, because when we even mention, they getting a rise and a high right now. Oh, we being talked about. Hey, we doing our thing.
True that. Yeah, you right about that. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that, Miss Tony. But you right. Yeah, you right.
But that what they did to my cousin, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, you right about that though. Even if we talk about him like a dog, we still talking about him. So yeah.
That's twin flame codes? Oh, you cooking, so you can't come up here. Okay, she said I'm a light worker.
Ah, dang it.
Sister
We need
energy is definitely triple goddess. And Fat Vegan said, if you don't want your producers all dancing in your videos, come over here to Nikki C in my Suge Knight voice.
Oh, dang. That's right.
I know that. We just had to do this today because I've just discovered this discovery that I discovered. It ain't none of them gonna come out the bushes and say nothing today because I've discovered that they were once someone who was very close to me enough for me to put them as a moderator on my channel.
It would be something if you just go and put them out on Front Street like that, put them on blast. But you know what? See, that's the one thing about us over here. We nice. That's why we don't put you on blast. So what you,
Right.
Just walk quietly out the building with your finger up like they do in church and get the hell on.
Yeah, nobody has to act YouTube tough when they really don't live that life. So we try to come on YouTube and be nicer people. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, Miss Coleman. YouTube tough. Yeah, I like the way you put that. YouTube tough. And that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. YouTube tough. As soon as you get up close to them, nose to nose, toe to toe, mouth to mouth, whatever, man, they as nice as, hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I have your autograph and some shit like that.
Because they just don't know Nikki will really knock them out in real life, but we ain't trying to go there.
I'm just blocked by all that shit.
I
Anyway,
get her about the busting no blood vessels on YouTube and getting in the screaming matches and all that type of stuff.
I'm not gonna be getting perspiring here on YouTube. Perspiration is not good for me.
Yeah.
So, Goddess Supreme said troll energy is essentially the negative energy implemented into the system to scramble our higher frequencies like these beads. It's true.
Right.
This is true.
Got it. I'm gonna need you to write a book or something. the way your words and shit flow, like you gotta come up and speak. I can't wait till you can. Yes.
Yeah, imagine that being in some lyrics. It's trolls coming out after.
I know, right?
I could imagine it being in some lyrics.
The trolls coming out of the wood crack. Come roll up on that, you know I'm off the back.
And I'll be like, look at all these trolls surrounding me every day. Need some time to get away from.
Get away from
it. It's just like,
Like I always feel like some trolls watching me.
You feel like that because they is, son. We gotta get the whole no nigga. What is it? The no nigga repelling on them. No, it's the no whole nigga repelling.
The no nigga repelling.
That worked for the trolls too.
Because they whole niggas. All the trolls are some whole niggas. That's why the repellent works on them. They have the same DNA.
See, it's a whole bunch of whole-assness going on.
That it is.
A lot of trollosity, you know what I'm saying?
And they caught up under this YouTube gnosis. They don't know nothing else to do but troll, dox, expose, lie. Because they so caught up and think that's the way that they can get the views. Oh, Aaron, did you see? Like, I congratulated Nikki earlier. Got to, especially when it's positive. Yes, Ben, go to Trollville. But some positive energy panel. Not bashing, trashing, exposing, lying, putting nobody on the spot. Got over 1,000 views. Did you see that shit?
Oh yeah, she told me. Yeah. I'm like,
What?
Hey, man, I mean,
I didn't steal nobody content. I didn't copy off nobody. I just did it. It was